Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I'm really sorry it was such a short session last time, but yeah, it was a really quick call, unexpected call that took me like half an hour or something, and I just didn't have the time to continue afterwards. Didn't. So yeah, we're continuing now from where we left off, which was, if I believe, Aerith's mother. Yeah, Aerith's mother asking us to leave the house in the night, before Aerith accompanies us to Sector 6, then 7. So here we go. Since it's technically night, most people are asleep and not available. Well, except for this guy, but I don't think he counts. Also, of course, the shopkeepers would still be there, but, well, we got anything we need, so no need for that. And surprise. Apparently we weren't as sneaky as we thought. Well, getting caught twice or something. But yeah. Also it doesn't make sense that Aerith knows the name of Tifas Bar. We never told her, and I don't think that Tifas Bar is relatively famous in the slums, but I don't think her name as well would that Aerith would know. Oh, Tifa, she must be the one from the 7th heaven. I don't think that works. Also, this area has a few interesting enemies. These being one of them. So yeah, it's actually, given this early in the game, this is a notable area when it comes to the random encounters. Reason for that being that the enemies here deal tons of damage. I mean, not until now, but now they do. And as such, they are quite they're good to level your limits early. So if you wish to get a few limits before you tackle the next areas, I don't think there's any reason for that, but if you want to, you can get that done here. Also, I don't think we've had that before. Aerith is glowing darkly, which indicates... oh my god, she's almost dead. Which indicates blindness, which basically just means that her physical attacks will hit much more often. So yeah, Aerith's limit, I don't think I really need to explain. It's called Healing Wind, and it heals all of the party. I don't exactly know how much, but it heals a good bit, so yeah. No need to go into detail. So yeah, as you see, these houses are not to be underestimated. Despite their relatively harmless first form when their arms aren't out yet, they are still they are formidable enemies. The other type of enemy I hope I can encounter them. They are a little bit rarer than the houses. Yeah, I'll try to show you each of the enemies here, because just curious. And we're lucky. Yep, that's exactly them. So yeah, that's those these hole eaters. And despite each single hole eater not being really strong, they usually appear in these 4-packs. And in a full 4-pack, all of them deal altogether deal a lot of damage. It's really it's stacking up, and suddenly you find your characters all in low health. I mean, it's 30. Ah, come on, just use them. The reason I don't save limits is, for once, that I can't use the normal attack while the limit is up, of course. I mean, you've seen that, and that's one big disadvantage. The other reason is that you need to use limits to learn new limits, and as such, it's... well, I want to learn new limits, because new limits are strong limits, and so I don't really see any point in wasting time. If I really need to prepare my limits for a boss fight or anything, I can do that specifically when I need to, but usually I don't need to. Because, yeah, I mean, bosses are dangerous because they deal a lot of damage, and since they deal a lot of damage, you don't need to prepare your limits. You're gonna get lots of limits in the boss fights anyway. Yeah, so... me rambling about... uh-oh, what's... oh my god. Yeah, this is not good. Whoops. Massive damage incoming. Ouchie. Ouchie. Yeah. Talking about dealing damage. That was a prime example. I didn't even know that this type of encounter did exist. Totally forgot. But then again, I mean, it's nice being surprised by a game you're supposed to know inside out. Oops. Okay, so this is the road from... this is the road into... that's basically Sector 6. And you remember the one NPC telling us the road in Sector 6 is something else? As you can see, it really is. There's nothing to... not a road where kids are playing. And then there's this. So, yeah. This girl's mocking us all the way. Let's see how she and Tifa come along. Hue. So yeah, this is still Sector 6? Sector 6? Oh my god. And yeah. A little playground. Can't walk. I can just assume that Aerith played here as a child. However, she managed to come here along the Sector 6 road. Trigger warning. It's horrible when you play this game on a TV in the evening and it's dark outside and it's a little dark in the room, and suddenly the screen flashes straight white and you're like, oh my eyes! It's not nice. But then again, that's how you make players not forget what happened. I mean, if it was just some subtle hint, many players would just wouldn't catch up on it, and it is quite an important detail that Cloud has these flashes of memory, no pun intended. So this is the gate to Sector 7, by the way. And this is a chocobo! Yay! Chocobo! And holy shit, this carriage does not fit into the slums. Oh man. This woman is a full-time job. So yeah, usually we intended just to pass through Sector 6 and go through the gate, but now we need to go deeper into Sector 6, which is this area, and oh boy did I hate it as a child. This place, as a child I literally did not catch a single hint what this place is. I really didn't. I did not know what happened here. Really. But I suppose I just suppose you are, well, let's say 16 plus, because I am legally obliged to assume that age. And yeah, so I suppose you will recognize what this place is pretty quickly. Shop down on the right, and this guy's all nervous about it. Need I say much more? I have no clue what he's talking about. So yeah. So, we need to find Tifa, and I'll go away and I'll skip ahead and spoil you one thing. This area is a giant trigger hunt. So, it is a giant game of where do I need to go next, so the next thing happens. So, A happens, so B gets unlocked, and when I can B, then I can do B, then I can do C, and if I am at point C before I do B, then there is nothing there. And so if you don't know what you're up to and what this all is about, you're probably just running up and down this market without any clue what's happening and just visiting the same places over and over and over, hoping that this is the next place you need to go. And this is absolutely no fun at all. But yeah, I remember some of what I need to do here, so I think I can give you a kind of shortened tour. And I think this is the first actual trigger where we need to go. Asking for Tifa at this point. Yeah, because this is the bit of information we need. That she's taken to Don Cornelius Mansion. And Don Cornelius is basically a very despicable man. The one you do not want to take an interview with your girlfriend. So, well, at least they're kinda straightforward about it. He's in for a bride. And yeah. We don't... Leave me out! We really don't want him to select Tifa as a bride, so we do want to go somewhere else. What's this again? Oh yes, this is this. Useless little hut. I mean, of course it has its uses later on, but none for now. And oh yeah, saving point, that's a good idea too. Yeah, let me just take this save. Okay, so now... I think this is a restaurant? Yep, this is a restaurant. Just checking that just helping my memories up to... because I haven't played this game in a long time. Actually, since my last Let's Play of this, so I think it's 5 years. This is a clothing shop. Oop. No, don't go. No. Oh my god. Come on. There. This is a fitness studio. This is a weapon shop. I wanna go here because this is an actual shop. You can really buy stuff here. And yep. There's some good stuff here. Oh my god. Okay, how do we do this? We buy this. One of these. Then I can... whoop. So now I can sell lots of stuff. Being these, this, and that. Oops, no. Oh my god. And now we got the cash we need to upgrade. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Well, we don't have any more cash, so it's got to be enough. Okay, this is another restaurant or bar or something. Oh yeah, this is Don Cornelius Mansion. And this is where we need to go next. As you can see, people splitting up, always a good sign. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this is the point where all the younger children are... I mean, this game's technically FSK 12. So this is the point where usually kids do not catch anymore. But yeah, I don't need to say it, do I? I really wonder what's been going on in her head right now before when she told him this. I love it. And now the little chicken hunt has officially started. We need... it's not really we want to, but we need to dress up like a girl. And as such, we need to... yeah, we need a costume. And our task here now is to hunt for that costume. And for that, first of all, we need a dress. So we go into the clothing shop. Also a little unusual that it's not the main character doing the main conversation with the NPCs here. Aerith herself makes pretty good protagonist. And we're just being towed along. Okay. What's this again? Now that we are looking for a disguise, there also are a few additional dialogues unlocked, like this one. In general, this let's call it a minigame. This minigame has, I think, yeah, it has 3 different outcomes. And which of these outcomes we get depends on the quality of our disguise. So it depends on the dress we get, how many and which secret, no, not secret, optional pieces of disguise we find. And this is one of the optional bits. And yeah, so we can only get these additional bits of disguise during the time when we between the dialogue at the mansion and before we go into the mansion fully disguised. Whoop. Actually, I think it's once we dress up we can't do it either, so we need to do it after the dialogue at the mansion, but before we put on our disguise. And yeah, so he asked us to get something from the from this vending machine. And to use that machine we need to stay a night here. Sad thing is I do not have really much cash left. So I'll be... well, yeah. Oh fuck. Okay, we don't even have 100 gil. Holy shit, we are poor as fuck. But we got the 50 gil. Okay. So if we wanted the best outcome, we of course would need to get the 200 gil one. But since I usually don't get that anyway, because I miss one of the dialogue choices, it doesn't really matter. It's just different paths of dialogue. It's just a different path of dialogue you get. It's not really like it gives you any items or something. Yeah, about the father with the father of the clothing shop. This is the bar he hangs out in. And this is the guy. You just have to look around in the bar until you find him. Okay. We can never go back to this place again. Our reputation will be ruined after this. And this is a... yes, he will do it. And this is the bit of dialogue I always fail. We got two choices here, and we get another dialogue with two other choices. And so you have 4 different options, and only one of them is optimal. I think that's 1, 2... I think it's 1 optimal, 2 in the middle, and 1 that's worse. And I can't remember which is which. I really can't. Soft and shimmery, I hope. I mean, he always says a friend of him has the same taste. I don't know what kind of friends he has, but duh. Yeah, and we don't get any confirmation if we chose a good or bad way. It's just the item with the dress we get will be different. So yeah, now we can go back. And voila, magically he already is done. Silk dress. That might actually be a good one, but I'm not sure. I can't remember, it's so horrible. No, it's not the best one, it's the middle one. I think the best one is a satin dress. People like you. It does not matter which context, this sentence, whenever there is someone saying people like you, it's never good. As I said, our reputation will be ruined after this. The fitness studio.